Fat Pack! I don't know if that really works for me. But there's no one home, so I can yell. I don't have to speak quietly when I record these like sometimes when I do at 2 in the morning after work. Unless Anthony's here on a Friday. Or a Sunday. Or whenever I actually end up doing them. Most of the time, it's very early. Journey into Nyx. Trying to get into some of the somewhat older stuff. Ooh, this one has artwork on the inside. Da da da. Not bad. I'm also just basically trying to collect a bunch of the boxes that I do not have yet. Journey into Nyx. That doesn't really help your cards all that much. Red dice. So, from my experience looking up this set, there are plenty of cards that were playable, but the cards you're looking for at this point in time for how old the set is you're looking for a Johnny, and basically any of the gods. I think there's also Manamute, Mana, something like that. Those are your top hits out of this set. Ooh. All this fancy stuff they used to give you. That's Core 2014. I'm trying to get a fat pack of that right now. So that will be coming up. All this little nice paperwork they give you. Don't you miss the days when, like, games actually used to come with all this little bit of extra stuff and made you feel like, you know, just getting more out of it? Your game cases, your Xbox, your PlayStation, like, they were actually, like, thick plastic that came with a whole manual that you would read before you even played the game. Tear it open on your way home, and you would read that, get yourself all psyched. They'd actually tell you the controls and shit. Good old days. Hour of Need. Thoughrender, Lamia, Triton Cavalry, and Dictate of Erebos, which is like $4 or $5. He's one of the hits. Ooh, Harnessed by Force. Not one of the hits necessarily out of the box, but it's a foil rare. That's awesome. And a bird. And a bird. I don't have that. That's saying I don't need the forest. But a foil rare is definitely a good way to start this all off. And one of the top couple hits out of the box. So, there we go. See what other goodies we can pull out of here. Come on. Relic of Abandon. Skyspear Cavalry. Agent of Erebos. Twin Flame. And a mountain. Trying to think what I have going on for this weekend for the channel. Nightmarish End, Sightless Brawler, Underworld Coinsmith. I forgot the name of the Greek god. Someone can put it in the comments. It's the guy who it's like the ferryman, but I forgot his name. He takes a coin, it's like a drachma, and he ferries you to the underworld. It's kind of what that reminds me of. Harnessed by Force again. And a swamp. We'll just put him right next to the other one. Because why not? It's going to bother me. I do not know the name of the dude who ferries you, the ferryman. I don't remember his name. It's going to bother me. Someone put it down below, please. It's bothering me. Nisian Game Warden. Kiora's Dismissal. Acheron Line Breaker. And Hydra Broodmaster. I think he's one of the top ones. He's not, you know... Ooh. Minotaur. He's not, like... You know, he's not $10 or anything like that. He's just in that top list. If you view, you know, like a list of mid prices or even by low, he'll come up toward the top. Riddle of Lightning, Pull from the Deep, Strength from the Fallen, and, ooh, there we go. Kruphix, God of Horizons. Legendary enchantment creature god, indestructible. As long as your devotion to green and blue is less than 7, Kruphix isn't a creature. You have no maximum hand size. If unused mana would empty from your mana pool, that mana becomes colorless instead. And a foil. Warwing Siren. That's a good pack. Another foil. And we got one of our gods. See if we can hit two. Two gods in this pack. He's a mythic, so it's possible but unlikely that we'll pull another mythic out of this box. Again, possible, unlikely. Quarry Colossus, Dacra Mystic, Swarmborn Giant. Wow! 2 for 2. Eros, God of Victory, indestructible. As long as your devotion to red and white is less than 7, he isn't a creature. Creatures you control can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures you control. And that is red-white. So that would be the god for me. 2 for 2, 2 mythics. This was a sweet fat pack. No Host Hound for me, guys. Not today. Alright. Army of... I'm probably pronouncing this wrong. I actually took a Greek mythology class in high school, but that was in high school, so we're talking a couple years out of that now. Armory of Eros. Another Riddle of Lightning. Triton Cavalry. And Hypnotic Siren. Mountain. Let's try to drop everything on the board. I only have 2 packs left. I could probably fit just about everything in camera view. Also, without being in my nasty blind spot over there. The lighting is like really good for stuff over here. It's really good for stuff in the middle, but there's that nasty blind spot over there that I have yet to figure out. No matter where I put that overhead lamp, what to do, where it's going to go. Alright, second to last one. Nissa Game Warden, Nissian Game Warden, Sightless Brawler, Vanishing Light, and Dictate of Karametra. Flash, whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds one mana to his or her mana pool of any type of land produced. Okay. What's that? This card is an expansion symbol. Tells you the rarity as well as which set the card is from. Okay. Doesn't really say the set name on there, though. That's weird. I digress. Let's see. Battle for Zendikar box, like, I don't know, 6,764 this weekend, because I still have not hit an expedition as of now. Thoughtrender Lamia again. Fleet Feather Cockatrice. Gold Forged Sentinel. To end the box, Dictate of the Twin Gods. Flash, if a source would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. Alrighty then. Ooh. Wildfire Cerberus. Foil. So, 3 foils, 2 mythics, and 3 cards of value. Definitely did not go to Pound Town or Hose Town today. Thanks for watching. We'll do another box this weekend. I have another quickie Pokemon video lined up, and I explained why that's even existing in that video. Thanks for watching. As always, see you later.